Hey, how's it going, Dwayne?
Going good. How about you?
Not too bad. What are you up to today?
I'm just driving to a Dodge store.
Okay.
Meeting with all the managers. And in my little Alpha, so it's a little loud. I apologize. I got my headset on. Hopefully it's okay.
Oh, no, it's great. I have some questions here from the Facebook group, and I just wanted to just go over them with you.
Okay.
All right, so the first question is, what are some good tricks that can help salespeople raise their positive state so they're at their best when they hit the sales floor?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short because I've got almost an unlimited amount of mind hacks and rituals and patterns and all kinds of stuff I'll run. But the basics, if you can just remember the acronym FLIP, F-L-I-P, there's 4 things that control a person's state. F is focus. So, focusing on what you want or focusing on what you're trying to avoid. But the more that you focus with intention on where you're trying to bring yourself, the better off you're going to be. L is language. Internal language primarily when it comes to your state, which is what they call in sports self-talk. So not just what you're telling yourself, but your tone of voice. So like right now I'm stuck in traffic a little bit, it's a lot thicker than I want. So I could be sitting here going, oh shit, I'm going to be late, this and that. Or I can tell myself, oh, hey, it's out of my control. I can enjoy my call right now with Camden. So your internal self-talk controls your focus. I is intensity, which is the basically the level at which you operate consistently, almost from an energetic level. And that is primarily controlled through physiology. So with the P being the base, physiology, for the time being, we're trapped in this physical body. So there's 3 things you got to keep in mind all the time. One is hydrate. We are mostly, water. So I often say, clear P sells products. Sounds kind of silly, but the darker your P, the more dehydrated you are.
Makes sense.
If you're dehydrated, you don't have the energy. And the first organ to go down when you get dehydrated is actually your brain.
Oh, yeah.
So, drinking water will help your state of mind. Next one is breathe. We're also, next most important element besides O2 is, H2O is, obviously oxygen. So taking a few breaths. So go outside, walk around, watch your posture when you're sitting in your chair. And just like I did right there, take some breaths because it really discharges the system and everything works better when you're hydrated and oxygenated. And the last piece of physiology, the big one, is nutrition. There's a lot of food that people eat today that actually take more energy to digest. It takes more away from you than what it's going to give you by the time it passes through your system. So, focus on stuff that's as close to nature as you can. I call it earth to mouth. The fewer the steps from earth to mouth, the better it is for you. And if you can kind of follow those 3 things, move with purpose and watch your facial expressions and all that other stuff, that's all important because it gives a feedback mechanism to your brain as far as how you're supposed to be feeling. Well, that's a bit of a mouthful there, I'm sorry, but FLIP, focus, language, intensity, physiology, is something to maybe write on a post-it note and keep on your desk because over time your baseline gets higher and higher and higher. The more that you do that stuff, then focus on it, be aware of it. And when you've got more energy, you've got more to give. When you got more to give, the more you can give your customers, the more money you're going to make, the more successful you're going to be.
That's actually really amazing because from what you're telling me, it's pretty much the exact same habits of any high-performing athlete. I just thought that was very interesting because a lot of people kind of don't look at business and sports the same.
It's a parallel line to me. I first started studying business psychology years ago, and that was a very short leap over for me to get certified in a bunch of sports psychology. And it is the exact same business. It's skills-based, it's state-based, it's performance-based.
Health and nutrition.
Health and nutrition. You got to be able to deal with rejection in a proper way, deal with success in a proper way. Do you play to win or do you play because you hate losing? It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, Cam, and bang on, buddy. It is totally the same thing.
Phenomenal. Okay, so I'll move on to the next question. And this one is a little bit of a more personal one for you. Was there ever a moment, not only in your career as a car salesman, but building your company, Dwayne Automotive Solutions, that you wanted to give up?
Give up? No. Did I have to make some serious changes, walk away from partners, walk away from services, walk away from clients and products, and markets, yes. So entirely give up? I'd be lying if I said that was true. No, I've never, ever had that feeling. I just always realized, if somebody else can do it, I can do it too. The ultimate resource is being resourceful. And I consider myself to be extremely adaptable and flexible. So I kind of roll with it. There's lots of reasons why I think businesses collapse and why people fail in business. It's can't manage your state. We just talked about that. Don't maintain good relationships. That can be a piece of it. Don't manage your money well. You spend all your money when you're making money. That's there's a lot of self-control you need there. Expense control. Big time advertising and marketing focus all the time. Investing in yourself. Because you are your asset. Walking the talk. Actually doing what you say you're going to do for and with your clients in your own personal life and business life. So all those other aspects I felt I always kind of had covered. I try to focus on them all the time. So no, Cam, I never really felt like I was going to pack it in entirely. So.
That's awesome. So you just accepted that the journey is just going to be tough at times, and you just went with it and just kept going forward.
It's tough all the time.
Yeah.
And actually, when it's not tough, I worry because I think, while I'm relaxing, somebody else is working hard. While I'm, getting fat, somebody else is training. Maybe I'm getting complacent. Maybe I'm missing, the changes in the market. I like to be a little uncomfortable all the time. I call it being comfortably uncomfortable all the time. So you're always pushing yourself just a little bit or a lot, but yeah, it's always hard.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny that you say that. Even for myself, when I find that things are going really, really good, I try to figure out a way to it's like this thing that I'm not fully aware of, but I kind of look for little ways to kind of self-sabotage myself a little bit just to give me like a little obstacle to kind of push me forward.
Yep.
You got to be careful when you're doing that, though. You don't want to screw with yourself too much.
Yeah, you do.
But
good, Kevin.
Anyways, Dwayne, I just want to thank you so much for joining me again, and I hope that you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Take care, Camden. Great day. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.